What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and the question of the day is, where are the crazy people really located? Where are the crazy people really at? And the reason I'm asking this question, man, is because I guess many people are under the impression that the crazy folks are either locked up in prison for doing something crazy, or they're locked up in some type of mental facility for being not all the way there. And they're being treated for mental illness, which is a real thing. Now, what motivated me to do this video and ask this question was simply because I saw a video where two fools were in the street, a male fool and a female fool. And in this video, the male fool was urging on the female fool with a pistol in her hand to fire a shot into a vehicle that was actually leaving the scene, that was driving away. I guess there was some kind of road dispute, and the road rage escalated with the two fools, and this woman shot into a car that had a 2-year-old child in it, from what I heard, and whoever the driver was. Now, I haven't heard about anybody being hit or hurt or injured or killed, so thank God for that. But then, if that wasn't good enough, as the car got further away, the female fool took aim and fired another shot before the male fool finally said, okay, come on, let's get out of here. Broad daylight. So this situation and many others that we've seen just forever and ever and ever, especially since the invention of social media, this just made me ask a question that I've asked many times. It's like, where the crazy people really located? Now, we understand that even though there are a lot of people that are locked up and incarcerated, there's still far more people, obviously, that are free in the free world, of course. But that just means there are far more crazy people who just have not crossed that crazy line, the line of no return. They haven't made the crazy move of no return yet. And what is that? That's that move where you've been out here functional. You've been functionally crazy all this time in the world, and you've been kind of getting away with it. You've been kind of coasting along. Yeah, you did some of that. It wasn't on that level yet. But then finally that day came where you crossed the crazy line too far, the extreme crazy line. You went too far. And that led to you going viral, doing something really stupid, and getting a lot of time, or getting yourself killed behind it. Everybody haven't reached that point yet. But a person that gets to that point, or potentially is at that point, these are the same people. Like those two fools who shot in that car. They probably work at somebody's job. They probably have coworkers who saw the video and was like, oh, that's Susan and Mike. Wow. These are people that work with you. They go to church with you. They live in your neighborhood. They go to school with you. They may be in your own family. But they've been functional. May not even have a criminal record at all, or if they do have something, it's probably could be something lightweight. You knew they was kind of on the edge, but they had never crossed over until they do. Some of us, we are friends and family with that person. Some of them people are our partners. Everybody got that homeboy who He's functional. He goes to work. He has a family. He got children and everything. But you just feel in your heart, one moment, if the wrong thing line up the wrong way at the wrong time, it's over for this dude and whoever he may encounter in that manner. So you got to do a good job of keeping your own people in check who may have that button. But we'll never justify just that kind of reckless, idiotic, foolish behavior, man. Never can justify that, man. So the main point I'm making is that we have to always have our head on a swivel, because those of us who like to consider ourselves to be leaning a little bit more towards normal than some other ones, I ain't saying we don't have our ways. I'm not saying that you or I can't flip out and have a moment. But for the most part, there's a level of awareness and a level of control that we may have. Is like in a moment, it's like you can kind of process things like and weigh it like on the, you can put it on the, is it really that serious scale? And that's what has to happen. See, our life and our moves have to be judged on the, is it really that serious scale? Something happens, you got to process it real quick and go, is it really that serious for me to lose it like this? Is this worth me going from 0 to 1,000? Most of us can pull back and say, man, you know what? Whatever, dude. Don't mean you're scared. Don't mean you letting somebody disrespect you or punk you. Don't mean, because there's a time and place when it reaches a certain point where you know that I got to act in a different way now. I have to. But knowing the difference as to when and when not to, that's the key. So, somebody bumping you in the store by accident, sometimes people can apologize. People still want problems. Not stepping on your shoe. Some people walk around and look at, hey man, what you looking at, man? Why you looking over here? I just happened to be looking, I was looking past you. I was trying to see how much the bell peppers costed. You was blocking it. Wasn't looking at you. But some people look for that type of action. So the crazy people are right around you. So we have to know how to move. That's where that term comes from. You got to know how to move. And it ain't about not enjoying your life, and it ain't about ducking and avoiding. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying whatever you do, wherever you go, the mindset should be, as I've said many times, when you step out the door, you a soldier at that point. That don't mean you can't have fun and do things, recreation, whatever, man, but you are walking into a battlefield when you walk out your door every day. So you have to learn that, if it's not already just naturally instilled in you. And like I said, it ain't just about teaching your children that. You got to tell your homeboys and your family members that sometime. You got to tell your significant other that sometime. Some of us, see, those two fools, they probably was in a relationship. And sometimes you are involved with people that they are the loose cannon, and you are tolerating that kind of behavior with somebody that you deal with. It's like you go with this person to a restaurant and they flipping out on people, and it's always a threat that it's going to be a problem. This is your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It's like, I don't want to hang out with somebody. See, this is the difference. This is adulthood 101. You don't want to hang out with a person who every time you go somewhere with them, the thought is in your head that we might have to fight. You don't want to hang out with a person who every time you go somewhere, the thought process is, man, I hope don't nobody go to jail tonight. You shouldn't be hanging with people like that. Hope Leroy don't shoot nobody when we go to this place, man. What you mean? Crazy people are right out here. So watch how you move, man. Choose wisely, pick your battles, pick your friends wisely. Learn to process situations and learn how to think before you act. And I will catch y'all later on, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. One love, man. Peace.